Stand by to launch FanStream Sports.
3, 2, 1. Let's start.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to FanStream Sports.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into another edition of From the Rough. It's America's favorite golf podcast right here on FanStream Sports. I'm IndyCarTim, joined as I sometimes, always, usually am, one PGA of America member, Mr. Johnny Gerber. Hello, Johnny. Good afternoon. How is you?
Good afternoon, buddy. Yeah, things are good. Hot like everywhere else. I'm in Kansas City. I think I'm in Kansas City. You ask me all the time. You don't even know where I'm at, and I don't know where I'm at half the time. But I think I'm in Kansas City because I see my couches and my nice little apartment here in my studio. So I'm in Kansas City, but it feels like it's Dallas because it's hot, 110 today. So yeah, there's not too many times I could probably say I like to be over in Ireland or Britain, this time of year because it's 65, and I don't like that either.
Yeah,
But maybe this is one of those times. It could be one of those times because it's hot, and it's going to be hot for another month. And then we're going to have perfect. And then it's going to be perfect in the Midwest, and then it's going to cool down to probably 100 in Dallas. So, hey, we're on the back end stretch of this hot weather in summer, and yeah, we'll see. Last major of the year, so this is what we get, buddy.
Man, is it though? Look, I'm not going to get into should it be or shouldn't be. We touched on that in the
it's last major. It's last major. It's last.
It is the last major. I'm saying should it be a major though? And
yes.
I discussed some of that Wednesday.
It is
last Wednesday when I was talking about the Scottish Open. But look, we didn't get a chance to recap Scotland,
right.
New Berwick. But so I want to touch on that a little bit here at the beginning of the show because I didn't have a lot of notes written down for that tournament. I thought it was very underwhelming. And I couldn't figure out what seemed off about it. There was no drama, no excitement. There was just nothing that kept my interest through any of the 4 days. And on Sunday, I finally figured, and I even texted you, I think like on Friday.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the most boring golf tournament I have ever watched in my life. And I couldn't put my finger on it until about Sunday. And then when I realized what we were watching, now I'm scared that's what we're going to have with the British Open this week. And I figured out it was because of the broadcast. We did not have our American CBS, Golf Channel, NBC guys on it. These are all guys from over there, right? This is like the BBC version of it, but it's the new BBC. We don't have our old school guys that we grew up watching on TV. And man, I'm telling you, it was once I realized it, it was darn near unwatchable. The on-screen graphics are horrendous. And I meant to take a picture of one of them because when they run down the scorecard for the golfer, man, I wish I had this. When we watch it over here, they'll just put the scorecard vertically or horizontally across the screen. Hole 1, 2, what's the par? What's his number? And it'll have the circle, the box, or the double circle or double box or whatever, right? That's not what they do over there. They will say, here is Keegan Bradley. And then they'll just have a list of numbers going down below. No hole number, no nothing. It's just a number with like a red circle, a blue circle, a green. I'm like, I don't have the brain capacity to figure out what the hell that means before you take it off the screen because I have to process all of that and figure out if that's a birdie, is that a bogey? And then there's no number to say, okay, well, he's 7 under or he's 4 over. You just have to do all of that in your head while you're looking at it on the screen while they flash it for like 4 seconds.
I mean, I don't know why it's so hard. It's first grade math. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, it's you just add numbers. Why don't you just add numbers? Why don't you just add
can, but I don't have time because they take it off the screen so fast.
Oh, yeah, you can't add 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus sometimes
That's
10.
not what they do. That's not what it is.
It is. It's just numbers. You can add them up. I mean, it's just what it is.
I don't like it.
I know you don't because you got to think.
Yeah.
But to go back to your point, yeah, a little bit. It was little, the the broadcast of the British Open back in the day, we talked a little bit about this on JP. I loved it. I loved the Peter Alice and the old.
I did too.
You get it, man. You get it once a year, and listen, it's cool. I loved it. Yeah, maybe a little bit. You know, the new people are just kind of getting it. I don't know who these guys are, to be honest with you. There's a couple of ladies on there that are just whatever, and you know, I love the ladies. I'm not saying that, but let's. It was a tough watch. You were right. Obviously, this week is a little bit better. There's more, you know, focus on the tournament being a major and things like that. But yeah, it was tough. The Scottish Open, it was a little tough. But again, this week, different week, major championship. Looking forward to it. Love it. I will be up. I know you will. We'll be up early in the morning watching it. That's part of the deal.
Just stay up.
Might as well. I mean, I you know. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do this evening, but you know, I will be up. Hello, ladies.
What? Hello there, Miss Lady.
You know, I'll certainly find something to do in Overland Park, Kansas on Wednesday night to keep myself up for a little while and then get up early or stroll in and watch a little golf.
Oh, man, I wish I could be in Overland Park, Kansas tonight. It's not fair.
It's where it's at. I'm just telling you.
Ain't nothing going on here. That's for damn sure. But
Gary Woodland lives right down the street. So, you know, he's playing this week. But, you know, if he misses the cut, you know, we'll see. We might see him over at the Peanut or something.
Well, if you're that close to Gary Woodland, maybe you need to go knock on his door and offer some lessons.
He's right down the street. Well, he's playing good this year. Yeah. There's no golf lessons. He lives right down the street. He lives. Well, you know, he's battling back from that brain cancer, so give him some time. I mean,
his career's over.
No, it's not over.
Gary has been Woodland.
No,
Gary never was.
No, I disagray with you 100%.
I'm messing with you, Gary. We know you watch the show. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah,
I'm a big Gary Woodland fan. But at 12:35 a.m. Central Time, Johnny, we've got Padraig Harrington, Nikolai Højgaard, and Tom McKibben teeing off to start the British Open. And if I hear someone refer to it as the Open Championship, I'm going to kick them in the nuts. Unless you live there, you don't call it that because that's not what it is.
British Open.
It is the British Open. And it is the final major of the season. I guess kind of thank God because I've been severely disappointed in the majors this year other than the Masters. This has not been a good year for majors.
Okay.
And now I got to watch one over there is how I kept referring to it on last Wednesday when I did the Scottish Open preview by myself because someone else was busy.
Who's that? Who was that?
Some co-host guy I'm supposed to have on this show. It's his show, and he just never shows up.
Oh, now it's my show when I'm not there, but when I'm here. Did you hear, by the way, the segment speaking of major champions, did you see what I sent you? Wyndham Clark got banned from Oakmont.
Yeah, and we kind of saw that coming right after the pictures of the damage he did in the locker room. Like we kind of guessed something like that was coming down. I thought maybe a suspension was in order. Like, is that still possible?
Maybe
they don't ever tell you, but we wouldn't know.
You won't hear about it, but you know, certainly there's a lot of, you know, if you read the article, which I knew it was coming. I mean, I knew it was coming. It finally just got out, but you know, paying XYZ to repair it, can't come on property for XYZ number of years. Yeah. You have to go to anger management counseling. You have to spend XYZ dollars on a charity that Oakmont chooses. He got off easy.
I'm telling you, it was worth it. I think it was worth it.
Well, if you saw the damage that he did, it was just like, dude, really? I mean, really?
I saw pictures. I mean, we all saw pictures of it. It got posted all over social media when it happened.
I mean, come on, dude.
But it had to be worth it, man, to let out that kind of frustration. Like, I would have done it a different way. I probably would have tore up the putting green or something, like taking my wedge out there and just started hammering away at the putting green or something. I wouldn't have done anything like in the clubhouse. That's still hollowed ground. I don't care how you played or how the course sucks. But you know what?
You don't tear up greens.
Nah, they can fix that a lot easier. Just screw the freaking greens. Those greens were ridiculous. This should be a testament.
It's going to be an early show. This is going to be a quick show because that's the worst take I've ever heard of my.
It's just a practice green. I'm talking about the practice green. Come on. You can fix that overnight. It's no big deal. Go get you some grass seeds over at Home Depot, bring them up, throw them out, throw some water on it, and there you got your new green the next day.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah.
It's
coming from a guy that's can't get on the grounds.
Probably can't even walk in the building, huh?
Can't get on the grounds.
My name is Jeff. But dude, I kind of applauded that. I don't applaud destruction, but I applaud chaos and anarchy. And I love Wyndham Clark now than I even did before that.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
No,
I just
no.
I hate that he's bipolar. When I hate the guys that are bipolar. And then he's playing good. He's playing good. Well, last week at the Scottish Open, except for the last round, he sits there like it's peaches and cream, and he's, I've had a good year. Yeah, I've had a rough year, and he said it like 4 times. Like, bro, we all know you had a rough year. You've had a rough year all over. But don't act like don't act like you're Jesus now because you played good for 3 rounds, and you just want to rip up Oakmont. And just because you played bad, like
I think a lot of people want to rip up. You don't think that Shane Lowry didn't want to rip up Oakmont? I guarantee he did.
But did he?
He had the quote of the week though, as he was walking off 18. He said, "Fuck this place."
What? Please edit that out, please. You can't say that.
I was quoting a player.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that watch this show that just don't like that word.
So they don't like
say
Shane
sorry.
Lowry.
Just say.
I apologize to Shane for the quote.
No.
I didn't have permission to quote him.
No, we just don't say that on this show.
Bunch of damn charlatans around here.
Yeah. Well, it might be. Might be. But I don't like the fakeness of Wyndham Clark. I don't. You can't have it both ways. You just can't.
Well, that's just professional athletes, period.
Yeah, but you're ripping up a historic place that you didn't build. Like, it's like people are members there. It's just like him going to your house and just destroying your house. You're a guest.
Depends on the circumstances if I might have allowed it. Like if we were drunk and he started bashing Johnny Gerber, the golfer, and we'd gone to fisticuffs. Yeah,
well, he's not going to do that. He knows better than that. I'll cut him. I'll cut him.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, you know what though? That should just show Oakmont. Just stop what you think you're trying to do. Every time there's a U.S. Open there's a line. Look, and I love hard golf courses. I hate when the players win. I love when the course wins. But there is a line. And Oakmont tries to cross it and move it every single time we do a freaking U.S. Open there. And it's at the point of just plain ridiculous now.
Okay.
Guys are going to stop playing it.
No, they won't.
I don't care if it's a U.S. Open.
They are not going to stop playing it.
You wouldn't go play it.
Well, I just can't. I mean, it's just impossible. I mean, there's a difference between stopping playing and just not even trying. You just don't. I mean, it doesn't work that way. But it's one time a year. It's the U.S. Open that they know it's going to be impossible. And the 15th club in your bag is your patience and your mind. And we'll see. We saw who had it and who didn't. And obviously, Wyndham Clark has got some woogie boogies and demons, and it all came out. I mean, but hey, you just can't act like that. You just can't.
No, I know. I don't condone that behavior. All I'm saying is that I get it. I understand it. You can't do that, but I totally get it.
You don't think he was the only one frustrated? 99% of the field felt like him. They just didn't take action on it.
Every guy that didn't win felt that way. We know Rory felt that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
We know Shane felt that way.
Yeah, you were very adamant about that. You already said that.
So yeah, I'm sure every guy did, and I get it. Show your friends.
Hard.
Go. You know what? Take your frustration down to the local beer pub and do some shots. Do some Jaeger shots.
If you want to feel good about yourself, go to the municipal course and make birdie on every hole. That's not what the U.S. Open there. It's not a feel-good place. It's a place that's going to make you feel bad about yourself. And if you already feel bad about yourself, it doesn't help. It just doesn't. So, you better have a strong self-esteem. And obviously he did not.
No, it's fine. It's fine. They can do what they want. It's all good. That's enough about the freaking U.S. Open and Oakmont and the Scottish Open. I just hate that we have 2 tournaments back to back that are basically the same exact tournament now we got to deal with this year as the Scottish Open last week. And now we've got the British Open. that we've got to fight through at 3:00 in the morning to watch when I'm trying to decide if I should pass out or have another drink and stay up.
Yes.
To watch this. And I'm telling you, tomorrow morning's round, the way things go, the way the broadcast goes, will, especially coming off of the Scottish Open that was a hard watch, the first round tomorrow for me will dictate my viewing habits for the rest of the weekend.
That's fair.
If it doesn't go well, I might not tune in again until the turn on Sunday.
That's fine. They're not going to miss you.
No, they will.
No.
Because I'm going to be doing a show about it.
I know. Well, we'll see what, and it'll all be dictated on how your picks are going also. I promise you that, which that means you're probably going to be tuned out after tomorrow afternoon. And it's okay.
All my guys are going to miss the cut already.
They're out. They're going to be out.
By the way, no crossovers today, Johnny. We got no crossovers.
No.
I'm anxious to hear what you think about my picks. By the way, we will have Johnny's winning picks here towards the end of the show, along with my dartboard picks. My dartboard picks for your entertainment pleasure, and Johnny's for your pocketbook pleasure.
Correct.
That's how we're going to start throwing that out there. But it is the British Open this week, Johnny. It is the wrap-up of the major calendar in Northern Ireland this week at Royal Portrush. So I had problems with this word last Wednesday. I didn't know if it's Portrush or Royal Portrush because they say things weird over there. And I went back and forth with it. Portrush. It's
one. It's number one.
It's Portrush. So it's his own emphasis on that syllable. Gotcha.
Correct. Sure. Flange. Well, they say they're flange.
I feel like I'm drunk already because not even Sunday
maybe.
And again, it's the best of the best showing up. Coming off the week at the Scottish Open, Royal Portrush is hosting for the third time in course history. And again, the question we've got on Wednesday heading into Thursday, who will hoist the trophy of the oldest golf tournament in the world? It's the 153rd playing. They didn't even have golf 153 years ago. Was this a cricket thing back then?
You co-host golf, right? You should know. You should know.
Years ago.
Yes, it's way more than golf has been around for 200.
Invented in the 1970s.
No, 1770s.
1770s, yeah, probably before that at some point. But we've got an exceptional field featuring the best players in the world. It should be an epic ride from Thursday all the way through Sunday when someone, and Johnny's going to tell you who, one of four guys will hoist the claret jug. Well, and there's been times that I've wanted to hoist claret's jugs before. But I just haven't had the opportunity.
You just ain't good enough. Thank you. Just ain't got enough game, son. You just don't have enough game.
Not for Claret. I don't know who Claret is, but I bet you everyone's after her jugs. That's all I'm saying.
Maurice Claret.
Gross. Didn't he die?
No, he's not dead.
Maurice Claret. Are you sure?
He's in Columbus. He has rectified his life. No, he's not dead.
Who am I thinking of that died? Oh, you know who I'm thinking of that died? Who is the dude that played for Nebraska?
Jesse Owens.
He went to Oklahoma or Ohio State. What are you talking about?
The guy who died, Jamal Holloway.
Oh, who was the running back? He wore number 1.
Nebraska or Tommy Frazier?
Oh, he was quarterback.
Tommy Frazier,
and he's still alive. He's on the. Hang on, I'm going to get it because I can't move on with the show with this. Not Calvin Jones. Lawrence Phillips, sir.
Oh, yeah, he's been
thinking of Lawrence Phillips. Yeah, he died back in 2016. That's who I was thinking.
He's not a quarterback. He's a running back. You said
I said running back.
You said quarterback.
No, you just
rewind
said
the tape.
Tommy Frazier, and I said no, he wasn't a quarterback. He was a running back.
No, you said who was a quarterback? The Nebraska. And I was like quarterback.
I'm going to rewind this and
when you edit the F-bomb out, thank you. And
can't edit it. It's live.
Okay, well then
people just have to live with it. If you're woke, you don't have to watch our show. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry, Mama.
So she knows better.
Yeah.
Somehow we got off on a Lawrence Phillips and Maurice Claret tangent.
It's what you get here. Now hey, college football is coming. So this is when you get it all. For all the listeners that's been watching for the last few years, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get a little bit of everything. It's just what it is.
Nothing we can do about it. Of course, your favorite,
Scotty Scheffler.
Heading into the week is that man right there. He remains on an all-time run across the last few seasons with the PGA Championship in tow. He has an opportunity to complete the third leg of the career Grand Slam this week. And then you've got Rory McIlroy, who, of course, achieved that just 3 months ago at the Masters in his first major win in over a decade. I hope it's another decade before Scotty Scheffler wins another major.
It won't be, but
that would be good for golf.
No, it won't. But I get I get your point.
I'm just tired of him already. Rory McIlroy heading home with an opportunity to overcome some severe disappointment that he experienced just 6 years ago right here on Royal Portrush when he was ejected on the first hole and missed the cut.
So Ocho Cinco on the first hole. That's not good.
Yeah,
Can't start out with an 8. Can't start out with an 8.
That's what you get, Rory. Go back in time and talk to him about that.
Nope.
We've got guys from that other tour over there, Johnny. John Rahm, who I hope for nothing but miserable disappointment and failure this week.
He's going to punish you this week because he's got an opportunity to win, and he's going to be on it. And just his game sets up great. I don't have him just because you can't make money, but he's going to contend this week.
I just hope for failure on him. We will be watching Shane Lowry and Robert McIntyre and Tommy Fleetwood, all with opportunities, have been playing well this year. And, probably will play well at Royal Portrush. And, of course, Shane Lowry served last as the champion golfer of the year back in 2019 right here at Royal Portrush. So there are your storylines, your stats. Let's take our first break of the show, Johnny. I'm sure you need a refill by this time.
You see these? Look at that. Refill.
About to have a refill, aren't you? I don't even have one yet. I can't refill these. These are not refillable or refundable. I got to go pour me some Jägermeister during this break. Today's show brought to you, as always, by Tomstown Distilling Company in Kansas City, Missouri, right down there in downtown Kansas City, that old historic building where they built their distillery. It's great. We took a tour of it and did all the taste tests. I don't even remember leaving. We did all the taste tests because Johnny was pushing all of his on me because he doesn't like the brown liquor. And I was like, I love the brown liquor. I'll drink all of yours.
Everyone knew you had a good time. That's for sure.
Everybody in downtown Kansas City knew I had a good time.
They knew. Your picture's on the wall. I was down there the other day. Your picture's on the wall.
I did have a good time. They've got some great gin, some vodkas, some bourbons, and their great line of seltzers. Like, everybody's got seltzers these days. Tomstown pays special attention to their seltzers. Available for delivery in 40-plus states across the United Kingdom, across the United States. That's weird. Good day, mate. So head over to tomstown.com, Toms-Town. Try toms-town.com. And see if you are on the list available for delivery. The best spirits in Kansas City and across the country. I'm IndyCarTim. That is PGA of America member Johnny Gerber. We'll be back after this. Today's show is brought to you by Tomstown, a premier craft distillery based in Kansas City, Missouri. Discover their award-winning lineup, including double oaked bourbon, botanical gin, and double grain vodka. Named the best craft vodka by the readers of USA Today. Available for online delivery in 40 states. Visit toms-town.com or their Kansas City distillery to explore more. Elevate your game with Tomstown, where history meets innovation. Please enjoy responsibly. Hi, golfers. IndyCarTim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything. Turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
Hello, folks. Let's talk a little bit about turf life. And what is turf life? It's pretty much if your life involves turf in any way, shape, or form, you live the turf life. Go ahead and brand yourself with the turf life. Maybe a back window decal, maybe a hat. You know where you can get those kinds of things to showcase that your life revolves around sports and or anything that involves sports. If it's a sports business or sports education or just your enjoyment of the outdoors, head over to turflifeclub.com. Become a turf head. Join the club today. You can do that by going to that said website that I just told you to go to. You can snag your window decal like I was talking about, or any of your other turf life accessories. Show everybody that you live the turf life, and we'll see you there over there at that turflifeclub.com.
JP here for the Jeeves Law Group and my man Scott Jeeves. If you're going to hire an attorney, do you want some guy looking for a quick settlement and a quick buck, or do you want an attorney with some chops? Scott is a board-certified civil trial lawyer and a certified circuit court mediator. Been practicing in the Tampa Bay area for over 30 years. He is a peer-reviewed AV preeminent-rated civil trial lawyer. They just don't hand out those classifications. He's been the lead class action counsel on many complex consumer protection cases and has handled hundreds of serious personal injury cases. He's dedicated his career to protecting injured victims and is committed to vigorously representing you. We're local, we're trusted, and we get results. Personal injury and personal attention. Call for a free case evaluation. That's 888-9-JEEVES. That's 888-9-JEEVES. The Jeeves Law Group.
Orion Golf Management Solutions. Orion Management Solutions has tailored its service packages just like it tailors its approach to customers. Some owners need more supervision, while others need periodic assessment of their short-term and long-term strategies and programs. Orion can be called in to develop a business plan with the existing staff, or we can assist with the daily management of a facility or event. Either way, we make sure the client is satisfied and understands the direction the facility needs to go in order to achieve the owner's goals. Orion Management Solutions can help with owner assistance service solutions, daily course management, business plan development, monthly operations, or as-needed consulting services. Whatever your need, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help. Check out oriongolf.com.
Let's go.
Right now, back to the show on FanStream Sports.
Welcome back to From the Rough right here on FanStream Sports, live from the Dallas FanStream Sports Studios, just off the tollway in Frankfurt. I'm IndyCarTim. That is PGA of America member Johnny Gerber, live from his Overland Park, Kansas studio. We are hanging out talking some British Open A. Good day, mate.
Yeah.
I actually had a guy on, on X, because I went off on a good day, mate tangent, and for those of you that don't know, I know that that's not England. I know that that's Australia. I'm aware. I'm not an idiot. All right. But I have reduced it to apply to any foreign country anywhere. Johnny talks about Mexico, and I'll throw out a good day, mate. It's just what it is. Okay. That's what I use it for. It's like when I look, and so I know it's not. Some dude go off on me. Oh my God, you're the most uncultured moron I've ever met in my life. You know that's not England, right? And I had to reply to him. I'm like, number one, not a moron. I may be stupid, but I'm not a moron because they're different.
Unteachable.
Number two, I do know that it's Australia. Number three, you're blocked. No, I didn't block him. I don't care because I don't care about him that much. But yeah, it's just a thing I do. I know it's stupid and juvenile, but have you met me before? That's what I do. I thrive on stupid and juvenile. So when I throw out a good day, mate, because Johnny mentions something about Argentina or Italy, I know that's not the origin of that saying, that phrase. It's for me, that's just a generic blanket thing that I do anytime someone mentions a foreign country or a foreign person. All right? That's the origin of it. So don't come at me, y'all. Kind of like when I can say, stay hard, so-and-so. Well, sometimes that means they died. Sometimes it means they got fired from their job. All right? It just means a lot of things.
What if they're from Canada like you're from?
What about it?
You
What
still
about it?
speak
What about
English?
it, eh?
You say good day, mate, in like in the boot? Like
Sometimes, I always say a boot.
boot?
I always say a boot when I'm talking about Canadian.
How can you say good day, mate, in a Canadian accent?
Good day, mate, eh?
Yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my tomfoolery is long and distinguished.
Yeah. That's
like
why
my-
you're here. That's you got kicked out of Canada.
No, they want me back. They desperately want me back.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. But we are here and we are discussing the 2025 British Open Championship. Let's talk a little bit, Johnny, about by the way, we do have Johnny's winning picks to make you some money coming up a little bit later in the show, as well as my, for entertainment purposes only, dartboard picks, something to give Johnny a good laugh. And I'll tell you, Johnny, last week on Wednesday, I did the Scottish Open preview by myself because you were incapacitated. Thank God you weren't decapitated. And yeah, you were unavailable. Your schedule did not allow it, even though literally we do 2 shows a week. And I would think that, maybe you could set an hour away. 2 hours a week is all I require for this stupid show. And somehow it's too much. It's too much for Johnny.
Okay. So should I write down what I actually do and then see if I can fit that in? Okay.
I'm just throwing you under the bus when it's a bad solo show by me. That's all I'm saying.
It's not a bad solo show. You do your very best.
I do my best. That doesn't make it good.
Yeah, well, it makes it better than not doing it. How about that? The entertainment that people will get for the 40 minutes you do a recap show, which it's great. They have a laugh and they'll come at you, and obviously it's it's entertainment purposes and they enjoy it.
Yeah, the whole thing's just it's fun. And as funny as I opened that last week's preview by, of course, declaring it a Johnny Free show, as I do every time that happens. And then I promised the folks watching I wasn't going to be dumb and stupid. I was going to try to do it as much of a newsy, get to the point type presentation that I could. And it took me about 30 seconds after that before I started in on the tomfoolery. And
why would you want to do that? Like, that's not what this show is about. We tell you all the time, listen, if you want the stats and boring and not want to talk about and talk shit, this isn't for you. Thank you for watching.
I was trying,
but
really
if you want
hard,
to, if you want to have some fun and want to make some money and learn about relationships and dating advice and what good day mate means in every country, I guess, I don't know what it is. This is it. This is where we are at.
That's exactly what it is. That's what you get here. You don't look, if you just want stupid numbers and stats and crap like that, go to your CBS Sports or ESPN app.
Go to Google.
The PGA Tour app. That's where you get all that crap.
Go to Google.
You're not going to get that here. You're going to get some fun. You're going to get some entertainment, and you may get some marriage and dating advice along the way.
Yeah.
You may get a geography lesson. We've done that. Right. You definitely will get spelling lessons and definitions, because we've discussed the definition of a charlatan on numerous occasions.
You'll definitely learn when to use and when not to use good day mate.
Right.
Sure.
We learned what undulation means because Johnny chose to use it like 3 times in the same sentence one time. So I was like, I feel like we should tell the folks what undulation means.
When did I do that?
It was a couple of shows ago. I don't know. I don't remember.
How do you remember that?
Well, I remember it because as soon as you did it is when I did that. And I put it on the screen. You probably didn't even notice because you were undulating during the show.
Yeah. And it wasn't smoothly. It wasn't smoothly undulating.
Smooth undulation.
It was just up and down. Just up and down.
By the way, I call that band name Smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, Smooth Undulation. They call it. If I could only play music again. That was good one time, Johnny. That's about it.
Is this what you do? Are you the hype man at Revel?
I don't know about Revel right now, dude. They locked me out of the back door that I usually sneak into, so I don't have to pay a cover.
Surprise.
Because I don't ever watch the band. I just want to go to the back patio and drink. I don't ever watch the music. And like me and a few other people can always get in the back gate because they know us, and we're not there to cheat the system. We're just there to go drink at the bar and hang out. I don't ever go inside now that they built bathrooms outside finally. But they had the gate locked, and the guy was there. He's like, man, I'm not supposed to let anybody in, not even you. And I was like, that's cool. I'll go somewhere else. And I did.
Yeah.
So you know what? Screw that.
They got Hutchins right there. You could have went and got a little barber crew.
Dude, if I wanted to wait in line for 3 hours.
Is it that bad?
Oh yeah. If you go, depending on when you go, you'll either wait for an hour, or if it's busy, you might wait 2 hours to get in the door. It is ridiculous. That line goes all the way around the building. But it's
good, but it's not that good.
No, there's other barbecue places you can go to.
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
So, well, Johnny, let's get into some of the other rans also rans that are coming up this week, and some of the odds associated with them. I'm looking at some other people's picks. We won't get into who picked them, but I would just get your comment on some of these guys. There's not a bunch of them here to go over. I'm saving some of this for my card.
Yep, thank you.
But one guy, one of my favorite, well, if you listen to the show enough, you know who my favorite golf writer is, but I won't say who it is. His winner, Johnny, at 33-1, Terrell Hatton at 33-1, which seems like high odds for him, I think.
Good value. Good value. That doesn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah. He was, I think, this guy's preseason pick even before the season started for the British Open. You know, he kind of had his chances, I know, at the U.S. Open, but he had a bogey finish. He ended up at T4 at Oakmont, the place where I'll never play and you'll never play again. But, you know, he plays on that other tour that we choose not to talk about, so I don't get to watch Terrell Hatton unless it's in the majors, which kind of sucks because I really liked Terrell Hatton. Like, I really love watching him play. But I can't stomach what he's doing over there. I just can't, you know. And
it won't.
Not even talking about them. Look, when I bash that tour, I'm not even going to say it because I might throw up. I'm not doing this out of political spite. Like, I don't care what the politics are about the organization or the country or whatever that promotes it, right? I don't care about that. I just think the actual golf itself is unwatchable.
I agree.
Like, I just the team play, the shotgun starts, the circus atmosphere that's there. It's just ridiculous, and I can't support it.
I was thinking you might go to even though you don't like it, just to check it out. So when a couple weeks ago they were in Dallas.
They were. I was aware,
and I just thought you might go check it out just to bash it on. Okay, well, I mean,
so I can talk about it.
Yeah.
No, but you know what Bryson was doing, don't you? Did you see what he did for that before the week ahead of that thing? He was standing on street corners here in Dallas, like busy street corners, looking like a homeless. Well, not looking like, but acting like a homeless. He was dressed up in his Live uniform, whatever, with their logo crap all over it, holding up cardboard signs that said, "Please come watch me play golf this weekend." And he was giving away tickets on street corners in Dallas.
Maybe that's part of what they're paying him for. I don't know.
And somebody posted that on social media, and I just commented, dude, y'all can't even give tickets away on a street corner for this fiasco. Just stop.
Nope.
Like, give me and I don't know what their attendance was. I don't even know where they played it. I don't give a crap.
Four people, maybe.
Four people showed up.
I mean, first off, why in the hell would you want to have it in the middle of the summer in Dallas, which is the hottest place in the country? Besides, I mean, different heat. I mean, it's 115 and humid. Phoenix, they can say all day long it's 115, but no humidity. Dallas is the hottest place I've ever been in the summer. You know, I've lived in South Florida.
Yeah.
It's the hottest. Why would you do that? First off, I mean, problem one. You know, I don't know. You know, that golf course Merido is kind of, you know, people love it. I've never played there. It's hard. We know that it's in the middle of tucked in over in Carrollton. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Right.
I just think the infrastructure was bad. There's not a lot of. I don't know. It's just another bad decision that they've made in terms of trying to get an audience. It just wasn't even appealing. Wasn't appealing to the fans, and that's why they had 7 people were out there.
And I don't know. We've talked about it at length here, and we don't need to do too much. I don't like the format. I don't like that it's 54 holes. I don't like that they get to wear shorts. I just don't like anything about it.
Shorts doesn't bother me. Shorts doesn't bother me in terms of that. Shotgun starts, you know, 54 holes. Just a lot. There was a lot of guys that withdrew from this. It's just too hot. Like it's just too hot. I mean, lucky they had golf carts, right? I mean, because you're not walking that place in the middle of the summer, in Dallas, Texas, when it's
shorts
bad,
or no shorts.
Snakes. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, that would just be impossible. But again, just another bad display of what they're trying to do, and I don't get it. I just don't get it.
No, I never will, and I hope I never do.
And it won't be around much longer. They're going to merge. They are, just from what I hear with the new commissioner coming in on the PGA Tour. It's coming. They're not going to get world ranking points unless they change their format system. They're not moving the needle when it comes to world golf. federation, but they will be merging. And here's why I say that. And I'm saying it a little bit because I want them to, because if you look at the majors, the guys who were up there, if you looked at the live players, there was 3 of the top 10, and they were compelling 3 of the top 10 guys. They were guys that you want to watch. You want to watch the Volcano, Terrell Hatton. Like these guys, the golf tournaments are better when these guys are playing. The top 10 guys are playing. This is fact. I'm not.
Yeah,
this
I agree.
Is fact. This is fact. And I want to see those guys play. I want to see, Dustin Johnson continue to gain 100 more pounds and shoot 80. I do. I want to see that. I want to see Brooks Koepka, complain and implode. And, I want to see John Rahm, because I think John Rahm is a guy that can still compete. I want to see that. I want to see the Terrell Hattons. I want to see these guys. I do. I just do. That's just me personally. And I just think that golf is better when these guys are playing, and you see it. The rankings of when they do play, are way better than when they don't.
Right. No, and it's the same for me. There's guys that I love that are playing over there that I wish I could watch again. But again, there's guys, I don't care if I ever see them play golf again. I'm talking about Sergio Garcia, talking about, and I used to love Joaquin Niemann. I really did. But I could not care less if he ever comes back to the PGA Tour. Which is sad.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Why?
Just because I got a sour taste in my mouth about him. Just like I do with Brooks Koepka now. I used to love Brooks Koepka. He was my Strixon brother. He was my Eskimo brother. Maybe. But I do not care to ever watch him play golf again. Would I welcome seeing Bryson again? By the way, Bryson's live contract is up. It's coming up. And there's a lot of speculation he's coming back.
To live or to the tour? Yeah, he's coming back to the tour. Yeah,
So,
and a lot of these guys are. They're going to have an undisclosed payment agreement, get back to the tour, things like that. You can't lose Bryson DeChambeau on live. I'm just telling you, you can't, because he is your marketing focus for that, and he will. Yeah, I mean, I think Rahm will come back. I think some of these guys that still feel like they're a part of the PGA Tour because they've won majors and they see the taste of what it is, and they care about their legacy. They're still young guys. I mean, the Ian Poulters and the Lee Westwoods and the Sergios, they could care less to come back.
Phil Mickelson.
Yeah, I mean, they've already had their deal, but I just think that there's a lot more good golf to be left played for the Brysons and, even Koepka a little bit, right? I mean, if he wants to, I think DJ's done. I think DJ would have been done even if he was playing the PGA Tour. It's just my opinion, but I want to see it. I want to see these guys. I want to see these guys back on the PGA Tour, and what that looks like, we don't know yet, but I certainly believe in the next 18 months there will be a merger.
Along these guys' picks here, someone has Maverick McNeely as their sleeper, or what Johnny would call their ham sandwich, at 110-1. What were your
he's
thoughts?
Not going to make the cut. He's not going
you don't think? Okay, yeah, which is probably about right for him.
Who said that? Gary Williams?
No, I'm not going to say who it was. My favorite golf writer. But you know what's funny is I do a lot of stuff with this guy, and he's where I get a lot of my information. Not all of it, because I try not to get all my stuff from
You can
one
say
guy.
who he is. I don't.
It's all right. He writes for CBS Sports. It's Patrick McDonald. He's
I
my
like
favorite.
Patrick. Yeah,
He's my favorite golf writer. But it's funny because when I bring stuff up that he says or that he wrote about, you very rarely agree with it, which I think is funny.
You
like not right or wrong. I don't care.
I thought I was your favorite golf writer.
Well, you would be if you write more, but I mean, I can read the same thing, the last thing that you wrote for 6 months, and there's nothing new. So
yeah, but I have selective. So what I rate, it's just like these novels, right?
I know.
It takes every 4 or 5 years to write them, but when I write them, they're great.
They're really good.
I don't want to spoil people. I don't want to spoil people with this. That's why I only do the golf show now once a week. I don't want to spoil them.
Well, when we launch our new website, you're gonna have to be doing a whole lot more than that.
I know. I'm ready for it.
I am too. I'm ready to get into it. And then we've got a top 10 lock. Again, no money, but Scotty Scheffler. I mean, and you know what? I disagree with this. Scotty Scheffler does not play well in links golf. He does not have a great history over there. As a matter of fact, that's one of the biggest questions I had coming into this tournament, or coming into last week's tournament. How is he going to adapt? Because he's got like one top 10 finish in his career over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just different. It's when you say he doesn't play well, it's relative to for him, right? His his average finish in the British Opens is 11th, right? So those are average. Those are average all combined. So, for Scotty Scheffler's bar and needle, yes, he does play poorly for him there, but his average finish in the British Open has been 11th. So, that's a career for most people. It's poor play for Scotty Scheffler.
We have our star on the tour who definitely won't win, and that is one Ludwig Oberg. And I would add a name to this, well, except I think he's on your card. I might add Justin Thomas to that list right there, that 2-person list. I just don't think he's in a good place. Neither one of those guys are in a good place. And you think Oberg is hurt, don't you?
I think he had signs of last week's Scottish Open. I didn't like the way he hit his irons. I thought he drove it pretty good. He hit some really loose iron shots for him. So that tells me, maybe he is hurt. He got a little bit of a stretch, but here's why we'll talk about JT because he is on our card. Listen, this place is you have to be super creative. JT had, if you look at how this is working out, JT had a really good spring.
Mm-hmm.
Petered off a little bit. Same thing that Shane Lowry did when he won in 2019. He had a really good spring, petered off a little bit, came into this a little fresher. Justin Thomas' creativity is going to bode well for him. It's not a golf course that you have to be, you can overpower.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way he shapes shots, and I like his short game. It's not a bomber's paradise. He's going to shoot. He's going to have a chance to win, or he's going to finish last.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just really kind of what it is. And I think it's the latter. I think he's going to play well. I think he's motivated to play well. And I think it's a golf course that I think his short game, how creative he is, how he shapes the golf ball is going to lend well for him.
And I will throw this out there. I was going to talk about this on the JP Peterson show this morning, but we ran out of time. Along with people who definitely won't win, I think you can throw Bryson DeChambeau's name up there. His game just does not align well with like links golf, right? He hits the ball super high, and that's part of why he's so good at the U.S. Open, right? Because he can hit the ball super high and then stop the ball on those greens. But at the British Open and playing over there, you got to flight your ball and play a good ground game. And he's never quite figured out the ground game, I don't think, since he's been playing. He's good at a lot of things. That's not one of them.
You have to be ultra creative when you play links golf and play in the British Open. Bryson DeChambeau's not creative guy. He's a point A. He loves numbers. You got to throw all that shit out the window when it comes to this, especially how, tumultuous the potential weather can be. I just don't like his game. I just don't think he's creative enough. I just really don't. I really don't think he's creative enough to play here. You're going to look, we'll talk about it a little when we have our picks, is guys who have a tendency to play well at Augusta will play well here, just like they did in 2019. It's not a typical links type of golf course. It's very hilly. You have to hit up on some greens. They're poached up there. So it's a little bit different than a normal links for British Open. And I like the guys. Creativity is key. Controlling your trajectory and spin is key. I like those guys have that creative mentality. Joaquin Niemann may play well this week. We don't have him on our card. I know you don't like him, but guys like that they're a little bit quirky.
I don't mind him. I don't hate him.
He's from Chile. He's not from Spain.
No, I know.
He's good day, mate. He's from Chile.
They're all good day mates over there.
Yeah.
That's all what it is. I need to get me a t-shirt that says that.
I love Chile. We might have some of those.
Dude, you know what's great about Chile? I have never been there.
I have.
I would love to go sometime, but my favorite thing about the country of Chile, however you want to say it,
Chile,
is their wine.
Oh yeah,
dude, Chilean red wine is so good. And do you want to know how I was introduced to Chilean red wine? I've told this story on other shows. I don't know that I've told it on this show. You know who introduced me to Chilean red wine? It was It was 1994.
Oh yeah, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Me and my wife at the time went to Aspen.
Which one?
It was Arnold. Arnold and
no, which wife?
My first wife.
Well, you got I don't know which first one it is. You got 7.
First wife was 1991 through like 96 and then or 7. Then wife 2 was 2000 through 2003. Wife number 3 was 05 to 2020.
Okay, that's enough.
There. But yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger introduced me and my wife and Maria were there, and the house that we had rented was literally right next door to theirs. Our decks in the backyard were connected, and it was the greatest week of my life.
Was he governor or still acting? Was he the governor?
Oh, he was before governor. He was an actor still, dude. He was way before the governor.
Santiago is a bit like San Diego, right? Santiago, Chile is like San Diego. It's right on the coast. It's very, the weather is great. You have a lot of that area to produce great wine. Argentina is a bit like that. I like Argentinian wine. But Chilean wine, right, in those regions, same deal.
Love it, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I mean, it's like San Diego. I mean, it's just say that. But again, you got to be creative, and it won't surprise me if he's in contention. Old Joaquin Neiman.
I believe it's pronounced San Diego, which means a whale's vagina.
Yeah,
in Spanish.
You've made that reference before.
You know what movie that is?
Yes, I do. Anchorman.
Wow, I didn't think you'd ever seen that.
Yeah, I have. I've seen 1 and 2. Is there a third one?
No, 2 wasn't great, but I watched it just out of nostalgia. But
it's one of those movies you got to watch a couple of times to get it right. It's a little quirky and dry, kind of like like Step Brothers or some. It was typical.
I don't know those. I'm in on you need to go watch Hot Rod's. What you need to go watch?
Hot Rods.
I love Hot Rod, dude. Andy Samberg. You got to go watch Hot Rod. You need to rent that tonight. Go down to Blockbuster.
Not doing
or Family Dollar or whatever it is, and get you some Hot Rod.
I'm gonna go to my mom's favorite place, Nancy's favorite. I might go to Ollie's. We got an Ollie's down the street.
What is an Ollie's?
Exactly. She'll explain it to you when you get to Columbus. Her favorite place, Ollie's.
Well, you'll have to take me there when I'm in Overland Park.
Yeah, Ollie's.
They have them over there?
They do. They have one.
We'll go check it out. We are from the rough right here on FanStream Sports, brought to you by Orion Golf Management Solutions. Head over to oriongolf.com. If you own a golf facility or are involved in a golf facility of any kind, whether it's a driving range, a country club, a muni, whatever it is, that if you're in the world of golf, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help you with personnel, with staffing, with events, with catering, with F&B, with just about anything you need help with. They can either run it for you or help you run it yourself and give you as much or as little help as you think you need. Head over to oriongolf.com and find out what they can do for you today. I'm Tim. That's Johnny. We'll be back with Johnny's picks right after this.
Hi, golfers. IndyCarTim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything. Turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
Today's show is brought to you by Tom's Town, a premier craft distillery based in Kansas City, Missouri. Discover their award-winning lineup, including double oaked bourbon, botanical gin, and double grain vodka. Named the best craft vodka by the readers of USA Today. Available for online delivery in 40 states. Visit toms-town.com or their Kansas City distillery to explore more. Elevate your game with Tom's Town, where history meets innovation. Please enjoy responsibly.
JP here for the Jeeves Law Group and my man Scott Jeeves. If you're going to hire an attorney, do you want some guy looking for a quick settlement and a quick buck, or do you want an attorney with some chops? Scott is a board-certified civil trial lawyer and a certified circuit court mediator. Been practicing in the Tampa Bay area for over 30 years. He is a peer-reviewed AV preeminent-rated civil trial lawyer. They just don't hand out those classifications. He's been the lead class action counsel on many complex consumer protection cases and has handled hundreds of serious personal injury cases. He's dedicated his career to protecting injured victims and is committed to vigorously representing you. We're local, we're trusted, and we get results. Personal injury and personal attention. Call for a free case evaluation. That's 888-9-JEEVES. That's 888-9-JEEVES. The Jeeves Law Group.
Hello, folks. Let's talk a little bit about turf life. And what is turf life? It's pretty much if your life involves turf in any way, shape, or form, you live the turf life. Go ahead and brand yourself with the turf life. Maybe a back window decal, maybe a hat. You know where you can get those kinds of things to showcase that your life revolves around sports and or anything that involves sports. If it's a sports business or sports education or just your enjoyment of the outdoors, head over to turflifeclub.com. Become a turf head. Join the club today. You can do that by going to that said website that I just told you to go to. You can snag your window decal like I was talking about, or any of your other turf life accessories. Show everybody that you live the turf life, and we'll see you there over there at that turflifeclub.com.
Orion Golf Management Solutions. Orion Management Solutions has tailored its service packages just like it tailors its approach to customers. Some owners need more supervision, while others need periodic assessment of their short-term and long-term strategies and programs. Orion can be called in to develop a business plan with the existing staff, or we can assist with the daily management of a facility or event. Either way, we make sure the client is satisfied and understands the direction the facility needs to go in order to achieve the owner's goals. Orion Management Solutions can help with owner assistance service solutions, daily course management, business plan development, monthly operations, or as-needed consulting services. Whatever your need, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help. Check out oriongolf.com.
Let's go. Right now, back to the show on FanStream Sports.
Welcome back to From the Rough right here on FanStream Sports. I'm IndyCarTim. That is PGA of America member Johnny Gerber. I'm live from the FanStream Sports Dallas studios. While Johnny's coming at you from, we got to sponsor name your studio over there, the Tomstown, Kansas City Johnny studio or something. I don't know. We'll figure something.
How about Winners? That's just what we're Winners.
The Winners studio.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, we'll name it whatever you want. It's your studio.
Yeah. I'm waving at the people watching. Got some people on the couch right now.
What's her name?
They're laughing. I can't say that. Now, I have to write the consent forms. You know, we got to do consent form. We're not doing.
Did she ask about me?
She always asks about you. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
It's like, who's that larrikin that you talk to all the time?
They want to know if the restraining order is still in effect.
Yeah. She asked if you got your ankle bracelet off yet, how you got to the studio.
I got one of them off.
You did?
Yeah, they put the other one back on, though.
Okay. All right.
I got no ankle bracelets. You got to get caught in order to have to wear those.
He said he doesn't have any ankle bracelets.
No ankle bracelets.
Oh, okay.
I got my Fireball rubber bracelet, though, my rubber band bracelet for Fireball.
We got Fireball left? Do we have any Jaeger left? I think we got Steven Jaeger on the card. You need to go.
No, there's no Steven Jaeger. There's no Steven Jaeger.
Yeah, but you did talk about Dean Burmeister. So a Jägermeister is Meister.
Oh, do I need to do that?
Yes.
I got to do a shot for Dean?
Yes, go do it now. Go take right now. All
right. Well, here, let's do this real quick. I'm gonna show. Look, it's time for our picks, by the way, is what we're doing. So I'm gonna throw up my card, Johnny. All right. And then I'm gonna run into the studio, get my shot of Jaeger, come in here and do it. While we can't have dead air, so I need you to just comment on my card. All right, while we're doing this. All right, because we can't have dead air.
Terrible.
Well, that's good enough, but you got to elaborate more than that. You got to say why it's terrible.
Okay, I will.
As I will run and get my. That's the wrong one. I will run and get my shot for Dean Burmeister because Johnny.
He's on your.
He's
card.
on my card.
There he is. There he is. Listen, it's you asked me at the beginning. You asked me earlier today on the JP Peterson show what a great bet was Dean Burmeister. And I'm surprised you had him on the card being a live guy. He's a live guy, but it's not a terrible pick. I think you had him at plus 80 to 1 or something to be potentially the first round leader. And I said maybe moving back to top 5. But to have him on your card at plus, 550 to finish in the top 20, a really good pick. I do not mind that. Listen,
good value, right?
Great value. This golf tournament lends to people that you maybe have never heard, like the casual golf fan, maybe you've never heard before. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Your whole card's not terrible. It's not. I'm not saying it's great.
It doesn't have to
be
great.
It's not terrible.
That's all I shoot for is not terrible.
Yeah. Where's the shot at? I didn't see it. You have to show it on air. Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. What? I thought you just ran in and drank it.
And you know what?
So you got one for Dean and one for Burmeister.
One for Dean. Here's the one for me. For those of you listening to the recorded podcast and not watching us live on YouTube right now, I'm doing a shot of Jaeger out of our Jaeger machine that's in our blue room here in the studio in Dallas.
Uno.
And I brought one for Dean. One for Dino.
Dean.
This one's a big one. I didn't mean to do that. That's what she said.
That's welcome. Kobe Sapp and IndyCarTim show certainly is going to be in rare form, I guess, tonight.
It will be because there's all the Jaeger. With Dean Burmeister on my card at plus 550 in the top 20. Normally, for those of you that don't know, we do the Jaeger shots for Steven Jaeger.
Yeah.
But since Dean Burmeister's on the card, the great South African Dean Burmeister,
he is
doing one for him as well. I like him apples.
And it's the sure way he's going to miss the cut.
Now I got to wash it down with my mango high noon. With my
still got those in there?
There's the last one. With my squirty acai berry flavor squirter in it.
That's certainly a potpourri of flavors.
How you like that? It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I don't mind your card. I don't mind your card. I don't. Listen, and we talk about value all the time.
Yeah.
All the time talking value. You have really good value picks. There I have no issues with what you have right there. None.
And that's what I was looking for. When I look at my picks, like Jordan Spieth at 60-1, are you kidding me?
I wouldn't have put him to win. He hasn't been in that position to take it home, but I would have got some good value bumping him down. He was on our pool of 15 to 20 players, and I just didn't see the fit for him and the value. I'd have put him more in the top 10. He probably would have got the same as Cam Young, 750 or so.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's ready to win. He just hadn't been in that position for a long time. And then just having another kid, maybe his mind's not there. So I just,
And I'm working on getting him divorced, by the way. And it's not because I like his wife or I like his kids. I want Jordan Spieth to be a good golfer, and I don't think he can do both.
I like Jordan Spieth.
I think family's overrated. Nobody needs family.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have 7 of them, so you should know. I mean, it's just
I got 6 kids that I know of and 3 ex-wives and stepchildren from before, and I don't even know what I'm doing.
Now I know why you cut your phone off during Father's Day. You just don't do it.
I hear from the ones I don't want to hear from, and I don't hear from the ones I do want to hear from.
Yeah, and mine gets put to translation to Spanish, so I'm not catching those.
Good day, mate.
Yeah, good day, mate.
All right, without further ado. Oh, by the way,
you ever see these?
No, where'd you get those?
What
is Fan Stream Sports?
It's where the special people get their tumblers.
I'm a special people. Where's my tumbler?
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's get into Johnny's picks, shall we? Because Johnny's are the ones that we care about, not mine. Tell us about the card, Johnny.
Yeah, last major of the year, last major opportunity to really make some really good bread. Not the last opportunity, the last major opportunity. Love the card this week. I mean, you talk about value. Look at the value that we're presenting on our whole card. Victor Hovland, first pick, 28-1. Listen, 3 things I like that's going to be very important coming in here. Trajectory, spin, creativity. This whole card has got this in folds. If you look at the card going all the way through, these guys who play, I'm not comparing this place to Augusta, but it's the course on the rotation for the British Open. It's going to be very different than most British Open golf courses. It's not flat like St. Andrews. You can't run things up. You got to hit the ball high. You got to create your trajectory. I know Victor Hovland's Woogie Boogies was chipping. He has solved that. He's had good success at Augusta hitting the ball up. Listen, Victor Hovland, 28-1. He's going to win at some point. I love him. 55-1 for Russell Henley, 55-1 for Justin Thomas. Take it all day long. All day long. I know Justin Thomas is not coming into great form. Creativity off the tee around the greens. Like we said earlier, he's going to shoot 80 or he's going to shoot 60. It's just what it is with him. And I think he's rested. I think he likes being creative around this place. I think he likes playing links golf. The way he tips the golf ball is great. A little bit opposite for Russell Henley. He's such a good ball striker, flights it well, can hit it high, hit it low. Track record at Augusta has been great. Solid all the way around the board. I don't think you got to shoot 20 under. I think you got to get to probably 11 or 12. I like Russell Henley in this spot. And again, the ultimate creator when it comes to hitting a golf ball. My future brother-in-law, Minwoo Lee, at 90-1. Great value there. He's had some success in the British Open before just because of his creativity. Like him in this spot, especially the value at 90-1. Two top 10s, Patrick Reed plus 650, Harris English plus 700. Harris English is a stalwart when it comes to major championship golf. Had success in the Masters, had success in the British Open. Not going to make a lot of mistakes. Really good chipper of the golf ball and can flight it. Patience is going to be also a key here. He has it in tenfold. I like him. Patrick Reed, Masters champion. One of the best hands on the PGA Tour, one of the best hands in the world when it comes to golf in a lot of ways. He's got that hands when he takes money out of people's pocket, in college, and he's got hands when he's, chipping around the putting green. I like his short game is really good. Like Patrick Reed in this spot plus 650. Two top 20s, Daniel Berger plus 400. Lucas Glover plus 650. Daniel Berger is creative as it gets. He can hit it high. He can hit it as high as your toes, and he can hit it as high as the sky. Love him in this spot. I think he's coming into some better form. I think the creativity is going to help Daniel Berger at that spot in the top 20. And Lucas Glover, you like a ball striking machine, but he's got really good hands, and you don't have to be a great putter. If there's any weakness still to Lucas Glover's game, it's not nearly as bad as it was. It's his putting. You don't have to be a great putter to win a British Open. You got to be solid. The green's going to be running about 10 and a half. Not worried about that. Chips the ball really well. Great ball striker. Very creative. Like him at this spot. Great value on this card. Looking forward to getting up about 2:30 in the morning. I'm excited about this card. Not a great week last week. We did cash a ticket. But we lost a little bit of money. We're just under the $3,000 mark profit for the year. We are 43, 13, and 5 in our matchups. We did go 2 and 3 on our matchups last week, but our 3 losses were by 1 shot each. 1 shot each. It wasn't like, that's very easy to do.
Right.
43, 13, and 5 on our matchups. We're 27.70 net profit for the year. Looking forward to a great week and looking forward to watching the British Open all morning, starting tomorrow.
Man, and I was looking at your card this morning. I don't remember that I've ever seen you have a card with higher value than all of these
Great
guys.
value.
Like that's the one thing I noticed putting this together, like just how much money can be made with all of these. You've got the lowest on your card in the top 10 and 20 is plus 400.
Yeah.
And that's huge value by itself.
And it just goes to show the volatility of the British Open. It just really is. You just could be the luck of the draw when you play, with the win. So listen, there's a lot of value there. I like some of the bigger names, but also look at all these guys that they're not bombers. They're not bombers. They're creative. They can move the ball. They can shape the ball. You're not going to overpower this place. You're not. You just don't do it. Look at Shane Lowry. He just didn't overpower it. He's very creative.
Yeah.
One of the best hands in short games in the world. Same thing with this card. I really like this card a lot.
No, it looks great. And we will be watching with you guys again, 12:35 in the morning.
Yeah.
Central time is when
I'll send you a text when I get home.
Nikolai Højgaard and Tom McKibben, old Tom McKibben, will be teeing off at number 1 to start the 2025 British Open. Very likely, very possibly, cross your fingers, the last year it is recognized as a major. What do you think of that?
It's the worst take I've ever heard.
Or
to be honest with you.
Is it the best?
Well, you're not going to convince anybody in the world that take it away from the major. What would you rather put in, the Byron Nelson or something?
The Players Championship. We already have another major. It's the Players.
No, not going to happen.
It's way better than the British Open that nobody watches.
It's not, but you keep thinking that. But it's
what? Let's let the British Open be the DP World Tour major for that tour over there. We'll just let them play that. We don't need it on our tour. Not my tour.
It's time to go. I guess that's it. Let's shut it down.
Is the Jaeger kicking in?
Let's shut it down.
Quite possibly that's what's happening.
Yeah, for sure.
I got my SpaghettiOs. I got to eat anyway to soak some of that up.
Miko Sina's down the street.
How you like that?
Miko Sina's down the street.
Is that where you want me to go?
No.
I guess I'll go to Miko Cena. By the way, they're going to be a sponsor next week. They're going to sponsor the shot segment.
Yeah.
With their Mambo taxis. I might have a Mambo taxi. I might go do that.
That'd be great.
You guys make sure you tune in this weekend if Johnny's got his winning picks. What's the
matchups?
Or the matchups? I'm sorry. What's the matchups record right now?
43-13-5.
Johnny had his absolute worst week in matchups this past week at the Scottish Open. Good day, mate. And he is still what he just said.
43-13-5.
43-13-5. That should tell you that he almost never loses those. It's always.
We don't have 2 bad weeks in a row. We don't have 2 bad weeks in a row.
We will have those out across our social media channels on X, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and the Facebook. Saturday morning and Sunday morning for you. Johnny, do me a favor. If you don't like the picks, if you don't have any, just text me and say I got nothing. That way I can blast out that we don't have something so that people aren't looking for it and they just think it's not there. Because we do have people that look for those every Saturday and Sunday morning. And I hate to leave them hanging just because you didn't have any. And again, the reason for this is if Johnny doesn't like the matchups, if he doesn't like anything, he's not going to put money on it, which means he's not going to tell you to put money on it. Because that's the way he rolls. All the bets that the card that you just watched, Johnny has already put all his money on those. Yep. So he plays this. He's not just a talking head on TV telling y'all what you should go do. His money is involved in these picks. So he has a vested interest. So that's why you have to follow and play every week. If you're not following, you're not what, Johnny?
If you're not following, you're not winning. It's just these are facts.
There it is.
Internets.
Exactly. So yes, we will be back with those Saturday and Sunday. Look for us on social media at IndyCarTim, at J Gerber PGA Pro, at From the Rough PGA, and at FanStream DFW. And of course, we will be back. I'm just going to say it. We will be back on Monday to recap the final major of the year, the 2025 British Open. Talk about the picks, talk about the winner, talk about the storylines, and have some more informative yet entertaining golf talk for you right here on From the Rough. I'm Tim. That's Johnny. Until next time, boys and girls, y'all keep hitting them straight.